Every living thing, from a tiny blade of grass to a soaring eagle, shares one powerful goal: to continue life. This incredible process of creating new life is called reproduction, and it's one of the most fascinating abilities in all of biology. Without it, there would be no next generation, no forests, no puppies, no humans. But how do plants and animals reproduce, and why is it so essential to understand? Let's begin with the basics. Reproduction is the process by which living organisms produce offspring. It ensures the survival of their species. There are two main types of reproduction: asexual and sexual. In asexual reproduction, a single organism can produce new individuals without the involvement of another. This is common in many plants and simpler organisms like bacteria. For example, the money plant can grow a new plant from just a stem cutting. In budding, used by organisms like yeast, a small part of the cell pinches off and grows into a new individual. Some plants, like potatoes, grow through vegetative propagation, where a part of the plant like a tuber forms new plants. Asexual reproduction is fast and efficient, allowing organisms to spread quickly. This is why weeds in a garden grow back so fast, even from a tiny root left behind. On the other hand, sexual reproduction involves two parents. It combines genetic material from both, resulting in offspring that are genetically different from their parents. In animals, this process usually involves a male and female, where the male's sperm fertilizes the female's egg, creating a zygote that develops into a new organism. In humans and most animals, this takes place internally, inside the body. But in some animals like frogs or fish, fertilization happens externally, in water. In flowering plants, reproduction also happens sexually but with a twist. Flowers are the reproductive organs, where pollen, the male part, travels to the ovule, the female part, often with help from bees, wind, or water. This process, called pollination, is responsible for the growth of fruits and seeds. Ever eaten a mango? That fruit exists because a flower on a mango tree successfully reproduced. Real-life applications of understanding reproduction are everywhere. In agriculture, farmers use knowledge of plant reproduction to grow stronger crops. Grafting, tissue culture, and hybrid seeds are all techniques based on controlling reproduction to improve yield and quality. In animal husbandry, techniques like selective breeding and artificial insemination help farmers raise healthier livestock. Scientists also use this knowledge to conserve endangered species, manage wildlife populations, and even clone animals, like Dolly the sheep, the world's first cloned mammal. Right finger if you're enjoying this journey into the science of life itself. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more powerful, easy to understand science explained with real-life examples. Understanding reproduction is not just for scientists or farmers. It helps us make informed decisions about health, food, and the environment. It explains why genetic diversity is so important, because mixing genes through sexual reproduction helps species adapt to changing conditions, fight disease, and survive. This knowledge is also central to medicine and biology. From developing fertility treatments to studying how traits are inherited, reproduction science drives progress in health and genetics. In schools, it forms the foundation for later topics like evolution, heredity, and population control. And there's another reason it matters: it's deeply connected to sustainability. Knowing how plants reproduce helps us reforest, protect pollinators like bees, and preserve food chains. Without reproduction, ecosystems would collapse. So the next time you see a plant sprouting from a crack in the pavement or a bird feeding its chicks, remember, you're witnessing nature's most fundamental magic: the continuation of life. Whether through a single cell or a complex courtship, life finds a way forward. That's reproduction, silent, steady, and endlessly amazing.